All right, Lauren, this week on Casual Cravings, we're going to talk about how we ranked the best fast food fries in the industry. We'll start off with our delicious dilemma. So we made a miscalculation.
Okay.
We said we're gonna rate French fries today.
Yeah,
And we said we'll do it all in one day.
we did.
And we'll
did
go
happen.
from restaurant to restaurant eating French fries.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just a small order of French fries.
Yep.
Do you know how much I hate fucking French fries at this point right now?
A lot. My stomach still hurts.
So my stomach hurts too. And it's not like I get a stomachache when I eat French fries, but I think it is the mixture of all of the different like
fries?
oils.
Probably.
All of the different potatoes and oils coming together created like a mega oil inside my stomach.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it. I don't like, at the end of this process, we drove down, we have one street where there's just every restaurant you can think of. And we just hit boom, 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 boom. And we knocked out like eight of the.
But also, let's talk about when you go into like a place and you say, "Can I just have a small order of fries?"
They question you when
Is
you go in
that
with your
it?
entire family. It looks like looks like we can't afford anything else. We're like, hey, can
Yeah.
we just get one
You just
small fry
want
between
one
the four
fry?
of us?
And I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah."
All right, so we ranked I have 14 fast food French fries here. We were originally going to do 10, but we just got a wild hair and we're like, let's just keep going to the ones that are around here. So what did you have at number 14?
Like the worst one.
Worst one. What was your worst fry we ate?
My worst fry. Let me see. I got it in order.
Oh, you didn't put yours in order.
No, I didn't put them in order. I didn't know how to put them in
Well,
order.
then
I'm saying.
how about
You can go
this?
first.
How about this? I'll go down my list in the order that I ranked them.
And I'll tell you if I agree.
You tell me if you agree or not. How about that?
Yeah.
So I went 14 was Burger King.
Yeah, I agree with that. It was fucking nasty.
It was horrible. And so here's the thing, because my fear was inevitably we were going to go to one or two restaurants where the fries were old and had been sitting there and they were cold, and that was going to sway my position on the fry. Not Burger King. That fry was hot.
They were hot.
It was ready to go, and it was garbage.
Yeah.
It was fucking
I have
terrible,
in my notes
man.
for that one. No flavor
No flavor
at all.
at all.
Cardboard and powdery, like, if that makes any sense.
100% makes sense. It was synthetic tasting. Like, not sure that came from a potato.
Yeah.
One of the French fries was broken in half and had a strange black substance.
You know what's even more fucked
Could have
up?
been mold.
I was gonna say, but we still ate it.
I mean, we got to do it for the you do
Yeah.
it for the content.
Yeah, but it was still gross.
So
So
Burger King, I had
I'm agree with
texture.
that
I had a 3 on texture, a 2 on saltiness, and a 1 on taste.
So I had 2 for them.
Okay, so after that, this is gonna hurt your feelings here. It's Chick-fil-A.
No, Chick-fil-A was pretty high up there. I love
No,
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is bottom of the like. They're soggy. They're
I beg to differ, sir.
They're like not real dippable.
Oh,
I don't know
they are
why they have
delicious when you
holes in
dip-
them.
Because you know why? It captures the sauce.
No,
You're just not a good dipper.
I had a texture 3,
7,
saltiness 4,
10,
and taste 2.
9.
Scored a 9 overall. Scored
No,
a 9 overall for me.
that needed to be higher, but we can continue.
After that, I had Raisin Canes.
I agree. Those were just like
They-
shitty crinkle fries.
Raisin Canes to me, only way I could describe them was sad. They were sad French fries.
No, it's like they got frozen French fries, threw them in the microwave.
Yeah, they didn't
And
didn't
then you
even
decided,
taste
"Hey,
fried.
here you
They were just they were sad. After that, I had Church's.
Church's is just a basic French fry.
After that, I had KFC.
Okay. I mean, they were forgettable for me, but
I'm gonna go. Then I went Wendy's, which you and the girls had an affinity for Wendy's. I didn't think like Wendy's is a very middle of the road French fry for me.
so I think that the texture of it is good. It's kind of crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, and it has some flavor to it. Where for like just a French fry,
Yeah.
and it's got the great saltiness
So
level.
I went texture 7, saltiness was right in the middle at 5, and taste was a 4
No, it's like a 7 on taste.
for a total of 16 points.
Okay.
Then I went Culver's. Culver's is the superior of the crinkle fry out of
The best crinkle fry
out of
anybody's.
I mean, who really? It's what the crinkle
Arby's?
fries is. Arby's has crinkle fry. We did not
Jack in
try
the
their
Box?
crinkle fry, but Jack in the Box does not have a
I
crinkle
made
fry.
that up. I
You
totally
did.
made that up. Yeah.
So from Culver's, I went to Arby's.
Uh-huh.
And so Arby's, to me, lost. There were some sub-battles, like, within the bigger picture here. And one of the sub-battles was going to be the battle of the curly fry. And I've heard so many good things about Arby's curly fries. I had never had one. I had to go get one today so I could affirm, like, is this what everybody talks about? It's bullshit. It wasn't that good.
So I told you how much I loved Arby's curly fries.
Yeah.
They're so good. They're so delicious. No, I tried it, and it just tasted like old oil to me.
Now
with some like
let's
spice.
clarify here. We're going dry French fry.
Yeah.
You couldn't dip anything
No.
because I know Arby's has like a cheese sauce.
Now it might be when you add it with the cheese sauce.
And
that
I could see that. I could see that. But as far as just a straight up French fry, no good. Not good.
That one actually is like at the bottom of my list, which is crazy because I love an Arby's
the seasoning saved it a little bit. In-N-Out. Number 6 was In-N-Out. This was our first French fry we ate of the day. It had a weird texture. I think that's what hurt In-N-Out to me because it tastes good. Mm-hmm. It had the right salt level, but it had a weird, like a natural. It tasted like
real potato.
Well, okay, so like typically natural cut fries, they're thicker and bigger and fatter fries, and so you get a little bit of that like. It's a chewiness. Okay. They're almost a little hard, like they didn't go from being the hard potato to the French fry.
Like that.
I don't either. But these were skinny fries that still had that characteristic, so I didn't like it. So I went 2 on texture, and I think that hurt In-N-Out. But In-N-Out, I had a total of 16, and one of the better tasting fries. But the texture weirded the fuck out of me.
I think initially I scored them lower only because they were my first fry. But after going back and tasting all the other fries, I'll agree with you. They were up there on the list. I would say it was a fry that you found yourself eating just because it was there. It wasn't gross. Yeah. It wasn't great.
And I got to preface that with the fact that we actually ate lunch at In-N-Out.
Yeah.
So we sat down and ate those fries. All right, top 5. Let's get into the top 5. These are my top 5 French fries that made my list. This was the sleeper of the list here because I had originally said we didn't even need to go to this restaurant, and that is Sonic Drive-In.
Okay.
Sonic Drive-In, texture, above average. Saltiness, above average. Taste, above average. It came in at a cool-ass 21 points for me.
Damn. It was really good.
Surprisingly good.
But I've always liked Sonic. You at first were like, we don't need a can of Sonic.
And I'm a tater tot guy.
Go to Sonic for burgers and fries.
No, I'm a tater tot guy.
Shakes.
Like every time. You could never, and you still couldn't get me to switch. But if I go to Sonic Drive-In, I'm getting tater tots. You got to get the tots, man. All right, number 4, Jack in the Box. This was the king of the curly fries for me. Texture.
I will agree with that.
Texture was a 6, which is better than the Arby's texture. Mm-hmm. Saltiness and flavor, like seasoning, is an 8, and the taste is an 8 for me. So it's 22 points.
Okay.
To me, that's the superior. I learned some stuff about myself today. I like seasoning on French fries.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily just love a dry ass French fry. Number 3, which I'm going to tell you, going into this, I thought this was one. I thought this was going to be the number 1. That's a Whataburger French fry.
Oh.
Whataburger hit at number 3.
I don't like Whataburger.
Texture 8. They're crispy. They're always crispy. Saltiness 8. They're always perfectly salty, and they always have a good taste. At an 8, it was just 8 across the board. 24 points.
Okay.
But that's not enough to get to the top. Second sleeper of the day here. Now I'm gonna tell you, I have 1A and 1B because they both scored 26 points. There was no perfect French fry today. But my sleeper for 1A, Popeyes.
Oh yeah. That was in my top 5.
So I'm gonna go off of what I know about French fries. I think it's a twice fried fry, which means they fry it, they pull it out, and then they fry it again. That's what gives it that frizzled look. It is seasoned extremely well. So texture was a 9 because that motherfucker snapped. It was crunchy. Mm-hmm. The saltiness was perfect. Wasn't too salty. Wasn't undersalted. And the seasoning that's on that French fry
made it taste amazing.
Is phenomenal.
Yeah.
26 points overall. So there was no perfect 30 today.
Okay.
Number 1, B, McDonald's. I knew this going into this, that this was going to be a contender. And I was affirmed today when we ate McDonald's French fries. McDonald's just has the best French fry. It just like
they do. People have just one of the best.
People hate on McDonald's, but they are the best. Like it affirmed it for me going from restaurant to restaurant that everybody else's fry is some kind of gimmick trying to reach the mountaintop that is McDonald's.
Well, I did have my top 5 and they did not align with yours.
Hold on. McDonald's texture, an 8. Sometimes they can be a little too soggy. That's why it's not a 10.
Okay.
Saltiness, an 8 because sometimes they can be over salted. Taste, 10. The only 10 I gave out today is for the taste of a McDonald's French fry. Now you could go ahead.
Okay. So my number 1, Chick-fil-A fries. Overall, amazing, different. You cannot get a Chick-fil-A fry anywhere else.
So time out.
Very dippable.
Time out. Let's walk back that statement. Waffle fries have been around forever.
But they're not Chick-fil-A waffle fries.
Yeah, they're better at other places. Go ahead.
Okay. My number 2 was McDonald's because you're right. After trying everybody else's, there is nothing in the world like a McDonald's French fry. That's a fry you could eat by yourself and say, I want some more fries.
Yeah.
3,
okay.
Popeyes. I didn't realize I really loved Popeyes fry, but
we're
I did.
in line here so far.
All right. My number 4 was Sonic.
Okay.
And then my number 5 was Wendy's.
Okay. I mean, we're not too out of line. What it boils down to is I loathe waffle fries. Yeah. That's what it boils down to. Like, I hate waffle fries. I think it's a garbage fry. I think it's a terrible way to cut a fry in a waffle shape. What were you thinking? Stupid. All right, let's move into our second segment of the show called Dinner Decisions. In this segment of the show, Lauren, I'm going to present to you 6 options from a fast food favorite restaurant. You then will have to tell me which 2 items you would prefer to keep and which 4 you would like to send away forever, and you would never be able to have this again in your life.
Okay.
So today we are going to do Jacques in the Box.
Jacques in the Box.
Jacques in the Box. And these 6 items I have brought in for you to debate about here is a Jack in the Box cheesecake,
okay,
a teriyaki bowl, a sourdough jack, the curly fries, a standard chicken sandwich, which is one of the most underrated items in all of fast food, and then the Jack in the Box taco. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about it here, because I know where I'd go, but I want to hear what you have to say first.
So I went like back and forth like 20 million times about like what I could live and live without. So I'm going to get rid of one thing that I could live without first of all.
What do you knock? What's Xing off right off the
curly
list?
Fries.
Okay.
I could do without the curly fries. It's a forgettable thing for me, right?
So after today, after sampling fries, Arby's is not far enough behind that I couldn't go over to Arby's and get a curly fry. It's not, I'm not even like a person who craves a curly fry. So I'm with you. Take curly fries off the list. We can throw those out the window. You got 5 left here.
So then another one I really love is I love cheesecake. And the cheesecake from Jack in the Box is amazing.
Okay.
But I can get cheesecake somewhere else.
Okay.
So I'm taking that off the list.
Okay. So now I can see where you're going with that, right? You immediately eliminated 2 items that, while good, they're not exclusive to Jack in the Box. The problem is these final 4, you can't get these anywhere else.
I beg to differ.
Okay, let's go.
The next one I'm taking off is the chicken teriyaki bowl. And my reasoning behind this is because there's not that much more of a price difference between that and Panda Express.
Price has no difference.
But I'd rather have the Panda Express teriyaki bowl over that.
No.
I could easily forget about that because sometimes the chicken is chewy, sometimes it's cold, sometimes they don't have egg rolls.
So you keep doing this. Rice. You keep doing this where you keep slandering Jack in the Box as if you've had this multitude of experiences where it
really, really affected me.
You had like 2, and I told you we went to the worst Jack in the Box in the city.
But it's so memorable to me that I can live without it now. So
that's a bad call.
Bye-bye.
Bad call.
All right. So this next
So now which one's what's the other one that leaves you? All right.
Okay. I love the chicken sandwich.
It's
right?
Next level.
The tacos, there is not another taco that I have ever tasted in my life.
It's not the best fast food taco though.
Yeah, it is.
Dairy Queen.
No. I'm gonna say this over Dairy Queen.
No.
There's the tacos, right? Okay. Then you have the sourdough jack. I have never, ever, ever, ever had another hamburger quite like the sourdough jack. Now, this one really, really hurt me to do.
Okay.
I'm going to have to go with the sourdough jack and the crispy chicken sandwich.
That's what's staying?
That's what stays.
That's what you're keeping?
That's what stays. Even though I would love to keep the tacos because I really, really like them. One of my favorite things there. But I can get tacos anywhere. Those are the two that I'm sticking with.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. So if I look at this board, I'm with you on cheesecake. Drop it off. It's not to die for.
Yeah.
Curly fries, same thing. I don't know the last time I even ordered the curly fries. So we get down to the big four here. It's like sourdough jack to me, just a hamburger.
Oh, it's amazing. You don't know what you're missing out on.
It's just a hamburger with different bread.
No, it's not.
It is, though. So I'm dropping that off the board. So what this comes down to is there's 3 big boys in here that you can't get anywhere else. You can't get a teriyaki bowl like this anywhere else. You can't get a $1 chicken sandwich, or it's like a $1.25 chicken sandwich like they have at Jack in the Box. And you can't get tacos like you can get at Jack in the Box. They're definitely different.
You just said Dairy Queen.
No, I said Dairy Queen has a better taco, but Dairy Queen is a more traditional taco. The fact that they use the same hamburger cheese in the taco is next level. I'm dropping the taco. I'm keeping, if I'm doing this, I'm keeping the teriyaki bowl because it's a combo, right? I get the egg roll with it. So that's like a bonus.
Can't live without the egg roll.
I can't live without the egg roll.
Okay.
The egg rolls are fire. Keeping the teriyaki bowl, the egg roll, and I'm keeping the chicken sandwich because the chicken sandwich, you get that chicken sandwich and you order it and you tell them no lettuce and no mayonnaise, okay? And so you're just getting a straight up chicken patty and bread. You crack open one of those sweet and sour sauces from the egg rolls and you pour it on top. I'm telling you, you haven't had heaven like that.
You showed it to me, and it is amazing. It's so good. I will agree with you on the chicken sandwich, but I am going sourdough jack for my second.
All right, Lauren, let's end the show with a little bit of a flavor quest here. Flavor Quest is where we talk about items that we have sought out from things we've seen on the internet, and we've had to scour the world to find them. We didn't really have to scour the world to find today's. We went and got a strawberry biscuit from Popeyes while we were out.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Hey man, that thing lived up to the hype.
Hell yeah. If
that
you have
thing
not
was
had
good.
One, you need to go get one.
Diabetes in a cup? Because they put that thing in a cup and cover it with like cinnamon roll frosting. I honestly think I would have enjoyed it without the frosting.
Really?
I'd like to order just a strawberry biscuit. Just a biscuit with strawberry.
It probably was good, honestly.
Because I love their biscuits, and it just had a hint of strawberry. That frosting put it over the top, though.
Yeah.
That shit was good.
Well, I liked how it was crispy and then soft on the inside.
Okay, so this week, Lauren, I have a mission for us.
Okay.
You can now order a secret Starbucks Barbie Frappuccino.
Ooh, okay. What's a Barbie Frappuccino?
So Barbie Frappuccino says, don't get us wrong, we'll always have a soft stop for the Starbucks pink drink of strawberry, acai, and coconut milk, but it's just not enough to compete or complete our Barbie fantasies with the new movie coming out. So this is, let's see where if they say the recipe here. Okay, so you have to go in store. You ask for a vanilla bean cream frappuccino with 3 pumps of vanilla, dragon fruit inclusions, blended together. Finally, ask them to top it off with more dragon fruit and whipped cream.
Okay.
That's not a real hard order. I don't think they'll be mad at you for
that's not
doing
that difficult. I like their inclusions.
I like that, like, people make up these fucking stupid drinks.
But couldn't you just do it with strawberry instead of...
You could, 100%. But this is just something somebody, like, jumped the gun. They knew the Barbie movie was coming out.
I want to see the Barbie movie, by the way.
They made up a drink, and people will run, and it becomes... I'm
going to get it.
This is what Starbucks does well, right? Ew. They did it with Ghostbusters, if you remember.
That was cool.
They did, like, there was a unicorn one for a hot minute. That's what I was just
about to bring up, was the unicorn one. It looked so good, but tasted like absolute shit.
There was a Whoppers one, if you remember.
Yes, and we never got that one, did
we?
We
did.
We did?
And it was good. Okay. And it was weird. It had like strawberry in it.
That's what it was. It threw me off. Yes.
But it was good. And then there's the Barbie. So this is what Starbucks does good. Is it like, I don't know if these are leaked out by Starbucks or if somebody creates them and then people go order them. But it's I mean,
It makes you want to go to Starbucks.
to me, honestly, it's almost feels illegal, right? Because because it's like it's branding using
advertisement
like
from somebody else's stuff.
You're using Barbie without using Barbie because it'll catch on to TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, and everybody's gonna want this Barbie Frappuccino. Cool. Well, we'll have more to talk about next week. Anything else you got?
Nope, we're going to Starbucks tomorrow.
That's it.